Hi everyone, it's Judy here at River City Sewing, bringing you this week's video news. Well, big news this week is that we're bringing you some more information about the Q series from Bernina. Now, we've had the Q16 been released for a little while, and now we've got the Q16 Plus, as well as the new studio frames. Now, the difference is that the studio frame comes in two sizes, either 5 foot or 10 foot, okay? And it will fit on a Q16, a Q16 Plus, or a Q20, okay? So a smaller frame than the Classic Pro, which is the traditional frame that we've had here. This is our Q24 with a Q-matic on, and this is what they call the Classic Pro frame, and it's slightly different to this new studio. Now the Q16 and the Q16 Plus, you can put them on the foldable tables. Now, if you have a look in this brochure, which I've got here, the foldable table looks a little bit like this, and the studio frame looks a little bit like this. I'm going to put some pictures up here so you can have a look. So you can choose, if you don't do big quilts and say you only do cot quilts or small pieces, then a 5 foot frame may be suitable for you. If not, a 10 foot frame is a good option. So we've got all this information on the website, and there'll be a link here in the email below that you can go and have a closer look. We don't have a studio frame here at the store right at this particular point in time, but we will in the months ahead, and we'll let you know when that happens. But it's well worth a look. If you already have a Q16 or a Q20, but you didn't have room for a 12 foot frame, then this studio system may be advantageous for you. Now, people are going to say, what's the difference between a Q16 and a Q16 Plus? Well, the Q16, new Q16 Plus is able to have some automation put on it later. Q16 is only designed for free motion quilting with you moving it, okay? So it can either be put into the tables, whether it's a koala table or this foldable table, or on the studio frame, but no automation can go on that one. The Q16 Plus is the one that you can automate later. So if this is a multi-level step for you, then maybe take a look at the Q16 Plus and all of its features. So it may be the one that you choose. So if you're not quite sure about the range of Bernina Q Series, you can go on our website and have a look, or go to bernina.com.au and you'll be able to see them all there as well. But if you have any questions, come and see us, and we will hopefully be able to answer all those questions you may have regarding the Q Series. So if anything in the meantime, you can always send us an email. We're happy to send you some information about the Q Series or any of the long arms we sell here at River City Sewing. Take a look at this most magnificent thing behind me here. Now, this is a Hoopsister design from quite a few years ago called Feathered Star. It is absolutely one of my favourite designs from Hoopsisters. I love it. I love the stars, and this particular quilt is really close to my heart because I absolutely love this design, and it was one of the first that got me a little bit more creative with my embroidery. So this gorgeous example comes to us from a very happy customer who allows us to hang this here to everyone to enjoy. And thank you, Bill. That was really lovely of you to do that. Sorry, yes, we have hung it upside down, I realise that, and but it looks good upside down or back to front, so it doesn't really make any difference. This Feathered Star was originally designed as an applique quilt, and there is no applique in this quilt at all. It is all the thread doing the talking, and it is just the most amazing. If you get up close and you can see the quilting designs, it is just gorgeous. There's just feathers and there's butterflies and there's just a whole lot of other stuff happening in this quilt other than the stars. So it's just amazing. The thing I love about it is it wouldn't matter what colour you chose to do this quilt in, the thread does the talking for you. If you want to do it applique, you can do it applique. If you don't, then pick your colours beautifully and keep them consistent, and you'll have the most amazing quilt like this one at the end. Now, they're all done in blocks, like all the Hoopsisters quilts are, all done in blocks and then joined together, and you have quite a few different stars, and each one of them is slightly different. which is just amazing. So if you love it as much as I do, then why not come in and we can set you up with your own design set. And this will be one of my classes online for 2023. So you can stitch along with us, or you can just go for it at home and just enjoy Hoopsisters Feathered Star. It is just the most amazing thing. So this quilt looks is reminiscent of our last Hoopsisters quilt, which I'm just going to turn the camera around so you can see them both together. So this is the similar colorway that Bill's taken for his quilt, taken from mine, my original here, and translated to here. So these things can translate, but it looks super nice here as a really fresh and vibrant quilt. So if you love your own color tones, whether it be oranges, reds, greens, whatever, these are achievable in your own colorway, whatever you'd like to do. But it's one of my favorites. It's absolutely gorgeous, and makes me get inspired to do mine all over again. So why don't you join us? And if you're wanting to get some designs for this, come and see us. Happy to get those designs in. If you want to be part of our online class, then come and buy your designs from us. And if you buy them by the end of October, you'll get those classes free online when they go up in 2023. So there's a little added bonus for you. So Feathered Star, great embroidery design from Hoopsisters, and I know they'll be amazed when they get to see this particular sample here as much as we have been to bring it to you. So what I wanted to bring you was a view of some of the last ones in all the collections that we have here at the store. So it might have been collections we may have only got a few of, it might have been collections we've had for a little while, but you may have had your eye on them, but to realize that these are the last ones in each of these types. So I'm going to start with the little owl. Now the little owl's been around for a little while. We got them in especially to make these kits. Now it's all made up with all the fabric that you need to make the little owl. This is our last one. Okay, so if you're looking for a kit that's great for kids and you wanted to make one up, little owl is great. And last one will be able to get $99.95. Then you'll have the pattern that you can do it in all different other colors if you really wanted to, but little owl, last one. The next one, Fat Quarter Pack. Now this is quite sweet because it's all flowers. It's called Bloom On, and it has a panel in it. It's quite unique because it's got like a big flower vase in there. It's really quite nice. And then it's got all the fabric. It's all flowers, all matching, really nice and sweet. Now this one is by Maywood, and there's 25 pieces in this collection, and it's $167.95. So that would make a beautiful quilt or a coordinates, but it's beautiful, sunny, beautiful flowers. So if you do love your flowers, this is a really nice one. Bloom On, $167.95, last one. Beautiful Day. Now you remember seeing the tightrope quilt with the crosses and all the different fabrics. Well, this is from the Beautiful Day range. And the Beautiful Day range, we still have lots of coordinating fabrics. Like a lot of these fabrics, we had the whole collection. But this one is the last of the Fat Quarter bundles with the panel that the designers made for this. So last Fat Quarter bundle, there is, I can't think of how many, but it's $299.95. Gorgeous collection of fabrics in here, and the panel, which you could only get with these. We only got those with the actual Fat Quarter kit, bundles. Last one of these, and the last one of the layer cake for that collection. Okay, so last layer cake, last Fat Quarter bundle. We still have some coordinating fabrics by the meter. We still have some tightrope kits, and we still have some jelly rolls in this range, but these are the last ones in this for these. So jelly roll, Fat Quarter bundle and layer cake. One of the other ones, which we've only got one left of, is Midnight in the Garden, which was such a yummy range. There was sort of the golds and the pinks and the dark grey charcoal. It was just a lovely range. That is the last layer cake in this range. Okay, so if you had your eye on it, now's the time to come and have a look. Now, Chickadee, where are you? Okay, so Chickadee, this is the last of the layer cakes. We've had a little bit of coordinate, and this is the last jelly roll. So you can see that this range has some beautiful prints on and beautiful colorway running through it. So last jelly roll, last layer cake. So get in and get those. That's Chickadee. So that one is there, and that one stay. Okay, now I'm quite surprised into this next one because of all the sewing fabrics that we've had and we still continue to have. I thought this one would be the first to go. It's called Pin Drop, and the idea is that every fabric is like a solid and it's got pins on it. So it doesn't matter what sewing fabric you've got, you can match a solid with a theme like the pins. You can see it's got pins on it to all the other fabrics. I thought this would have been the first one to go, but I've still got one left. So, Pin Drop, great coordinate for all of your sewing fabrics. There's, let's see, how many in there? 21 fat quarters in this pack. I've just popped that on. And look at all the colours, and it's all pins. So why not coordinate with your other sewing fabrics and pick up the last one of Pin Drop, okay? Last one. It is $119.95 and all these fat quarters, okay? That's a Riley Blake, so that was really nice. Pin Drop. Next, where are we? Sunshine. If you love that French style, you know, with the blues and the yellows and the greens and really fresh and summery, then this one is gorgeous. It's called Sunshine. There is 21 fat quarters in here. Look at the colours. They're just gorgeous. Can you see it as a something in your outdoor setting or a summer theme? It's just gorgeous in that French style with those beautiful blues and yellows and greens and stuff. So Sunshine, absolutely gorgeous. There's 21 fat quarters in this packet, $139.95. Again, last one. So that's yummy. For those of you that love, get on the French theme, for those of you who love French general, then we have Rosalind, which is in that style. So you see this fat, jelly roll pack has got the greys and the pinks and the reds and the print, and it's just beautiful and soft. Last jelly roll. Okay, so that is it. So we've got Rosalind, last jelly roll in that one. We have these little kits are so cute. They're mini quilts, okay? And they've got some really interesting designs. Now this is the Thimble Blossom pattern, but we've used Sugar Creek charm pack with this, with some coordinating fabric from that range, as you can see. These are 12 by 15 inch, so it's not a big quilt, but it's quite a fun one. It's called Starlight. $51.95 gives you everything you need to do that, pattern and all in this little kit. Last one, okay? So that is the Starlight Sugar Creek kit, okay? $51.95, last one. Now Bramble we've had for a little while, but all of you who love your neutrals, this is really cool. It's got little pictures. This would be great as a kid's baby's quilt or a kid's quilt. It's got little foxes or squirrels, and then it's got like thatching, and then it's got a whole heap of stuff in here which is really coordinating beautiful together. There is it's $65.95. I think there's about 10 in this bundle, and it's just, if you get a close up, you can see it's got like a background sort of textures, which are great. They're all neutral, which will go with most of your modern homes, kids' rooms, all those kinds of things. So that is Bramble, and it's $65.95. There you go. That's really nice. Last one. Now, I loved this one when I saw it, and I picked it up because it's Quilty Love palette, and it's range of fat quarters, but it's not all the same type of fabric. Now, some of them are like a gingham check, some of them are almost linen look, and some of them have got like a little sparkle running through them. I don't know if you can see it. in that range. It's just gorgeous. Now, the reason I love it is because it does have that little bit of sparkle, but they're a mixture of different types of fabric in here, but they all coordinated together. So there's 20 fat quarters in this pack, $109.95, and this is last one. Okay, I thought it was just great, and just having that little gingham check, but all these different types of texture and some with a little sparkle. It's almost like you're getting 3 different types of fat quarter pack in one. So that's really a lot of fun. $109.95. Just imagine what you can do with those. There's a lot of fun things that you could do with this collection. So that's Quilty Love. I'm going to reach over the back. I showed you this one previously, Urban Farmhouse Gatherings. This is the last of the fat quarter pack. Now this is a big range, and I love these ranges because it's in that charcoals and greys and, you know, light creams and all of that, and really neutral palette. I know I've shown you this before, but this is the last fat quarter pack in this collection that we have here. There is quite a few in there, and I don't even know. Here we are, $299.95. That is so yummy. I'd like to take that one home, but if you like it too, don't leave it too long, because that is the last one. It's just gorgeous. You can make some of these gorgeous quilts. I've seen bear paw quilts made in this. They love their tonings with the greys and blacks and creams, and it's just amazing. There's been so many quilts that I've admired over the years that these guys do with their colour palette, and it's just amazing. So $2.99 gets you a whole set. How great is that? You would be set to make some gorgeous, gorgeous things with that one. Couple more to go. We've got the glass beads. Now, for any of you who had the fun of going to Venice, you'll all have known the Millefiori. The Millefiori is the little flowers, as they call them, and they make jewellery and they make lots of fun things with the Millefiori in glass. Now, that's why they call this one glass beads, because it looks like the Millefiori you find in Venice. Now, this is a jelly roll. Now, you may not see it, but there's a gap here. So there's 2 packs of 20 strips joined together in this flat pack. So rather than roll it up, they've sort of made it flat for us, but there's 40 pieces like a normal jelly roll in this one. And you can see it's got some really cool colors in the background, so you can start to see those little dots. Great for kids' quilts. If you've got panels that have a little bit of color in them and you want to jazz it up a little bit, then the glass beads would be great for that, because it's got some really strong, vibrant color in there. We do also have some charm packs of this one left as well, but this is the last of the jelly roll, or the 2.5-inch strips that we have cut for these. So $72.95 gives you the 40 strips in this one. Really nice. Would make a great bargello, anything like that as well, with a little bit of fun movement in it. So with the beads, it's going to look great. So so that's glass beads. Last one of these strip packs. Now, which one haven't I? I've got 2 to go, I think. Or there's a couple more to go. This is Jungle Adventure. Now, this is fun because you can see it's got like tigers, it's got animals, it's got plants, it's got a whole heap of stuff in here. And this is awesome because this is from Stacey. Yes, who? I think hopefully I've got that right. She's just brought out the ABCXYZ panel, which I'm going to show you. And it's got all the animals on it too. So this one is great because it's nice and bright. It's got all the range of colors here, and you can see it's got cute little animals on it. Gorgeous. Last jelly roll. Okay, so if you're thinking of doing a fun kids quilt, then this one is great for that. So that's Jungle Adventure, last jelly roll. This is fairly recent, but it's the last one we have. And this is Beyond Bella, and it's got, see the little hashtags and squares, crosses they've got on here? That's on every fabric in this range. So it's like Bella Solid, but it has just a little bit more to it. So it's not super flat, but it's just got that little pattern on it. And this is the range of colours in this collection. Now it's 30 fat quarters in this collection. How cool is that? If you love your Bella solids, these will be amazing to go with them, but have a little bit more movement in the fabric design. So last one of these, $245.95. But how yummy is it? You've got everything from your neutrals right through to your brights, your primaries, and into your teals. So that's really, really yummy. Beyond Bella, $245.95, last one. And I think Maryland I haven't done. I think this is the last one. Oh, I've got one more. Maryland, I know many of you have made some beautiful stuff with this. We've had some layer cakes before. We've had some meterage in this one, but this is the last jelly roll. So you can see the colouring in this particular jelly roll. So it's gone from the really dark blacks right through to the tans, to the cream on cream. It's so yummy. I've seen the girls make some really nice things with this in the classes. This is our last jelly roll in the Maryland series. So I have a little bit of coordinate left, but the last jelly roll. So if you want to get a bit of an overview of the whole collection, these pre-cuts and jelly rolls and layer cakes are a really good way to do it. And this would give you the whole collection that you could match out with some fun things in your range of fabrics. So that's your Maryland. The lucky last one I wanted to show you, which to me, again, I didn't think we'd had them quite so long, is the Bonnie and Camille Quilt Bee bag. Now, this is a really solid little bag, and it's got pockets and a whole lot of other stuff inside, all in these beautiful colours. That's the last one we have, and these are $42.20 per bag. It's just cute, right? So anyone of you done Quilt Bee and you love Quilt Bee, then it's great. Any of you love Bonnie and Camille, but just look, the bag is just awesome. It's got these beautiful little houses on it. Come in and snap it up before they disappear. So that's the Bonnie and Camille Quilt Bee bag. So if you've seen something that you think you can't live without, why not give us a call here at River City? The last one collections, just give the girls a tingle and they'll be able to, if it's still available, put it aside for you, or come in and snap them up while they're still here. So there's been some great collections here, great fabrics in all these ranges. They're just beautiful, but we wanted to make sure that if you had your eye on them, that these were the last in the collections that we have here at the store. But there's lots more in store for you to have a look at, and stay watching, because over the next couple of weeks we're going to be featuring lots more of the fabric available here at River City Sewing.